everybody. I committed to providing some music daily, and I didn't realise how complicated that might be. Anyway, today I'm going to do something a bit different. 3 years ago, I had the absolute pleasure of performing in the woods, and I'd been given a great commission to spend a year in the woods and create new work based on my experiences there. So I filled this wonderful book with poetry, which I'm in the process of publishing at the moment, so it won't be long before it's possible to buy it. And through this this work, visit my woodland. Anyway, the whole thing began with me dressed as a character called Women of the Woods, and there's a fantastic area just near me, just by the woods, where there's lots of primroses. So I'm going to read you a poem, play you a little bit of music, 2 short pieces, and then read you another poem, From Primroses to Bluebells, via a piece called Amazon Echo and a piece called Music for a Bird. So one's about the fact that trees communicate under the ground, and the other one is in honour of the birds, because there's also a short couple of clips that one of the audience took of the piece that I wrote to complete the commission, was called Forest Fragments, and one of the bits was called Bird Bop, which was in fact lots of little short snatches which I'd basically been listening to birdsong, and I turned what I heard into music and found a way of fitting it all together. So that's something else I might share with you at some point. But today we'll start with the primroses. Okay, so I want you to imagine primroses all over the grass. Not for me the manicured perfection of the tended garden. I prefer the profusion of patches of proliferating primroses, shivering in their innocent yellow sleeveless poplin dresses. There is a presencing with primroses, an isness. Is that a word? It should be. There they sit, complete in their basket, impossible to ignore, quietly demanding attention. Come closer, witness our perfection. But it is the colour more than anything else which takes me back to the innocence of girlhood, for primroses are definitely female. Thirsty for bluebells, I head for the woods, pondering on whether BDS is a real condition, bluebell deprivation syndrome. Knowing that they are there, so close, a 5-minute stroll away forces me to pay attention, to gaze upon, sit amongst, commune with, imbibe the energy of that simple woodland flower feels like an absolute have to in a pile of shifting priorities. They quietly request my attendance, but the command is heard and understood deep in my core. Theirs is a short life. If I ignore their compelling presence, I will miss the sight and have to wait until next spring. And so I sit and fulfil my sole purpose, bear witness to the beauty of blue against green in a sunlit glade spotted with yellow stars. There, amongst the tall trees, in this outdoor garden of mine, this King's Wood.